Hey guys, Nathan here. Today we're taking a look at 10 of my ideas for new Transformers Core Class figures. Just in case you didn't know, Core Class are these smaller figures that are usually $11 and only a few inches tall. I have Soundwave and Shockwave. Yeah, they're pretty nice figures. But let's get into the video. First up on our list is Wheelie. No, not the 86 one that just got revealed. I mean the movie version, which isn't the most popular character, but I still think you could use a figure. He had a Legends class one back in the day, but I think that was held back by being only $5. So a new core class figure could, really be great. I think it could probably be in scale with the current ones. At first I was worried they might not want two different core class wheelies, but I mean, they did the same thing with Shockwave, with the Bumblebee Core Class Shockwave, and then the other regular Core Class Shockwave, so I don't think they'd have a problem with it. And, yeah, could just be good scale. Pretty awesome, I think. Next up on our list is Studio Series 86 Braun. Braun was, but I really liked how in D1 he was smaller than all the other Autobots, and especially his toy, which is one of the mini vehicle ones. And I think that works perfectly as core class. Now, we have had a Studio Series Braun of Bumblebee movie Braun, but it's not the first time they've done both versions. There was, Bumblebee movie Ratchet, 86 Ratchet, and also the whole wheelie thing I just talked about. But could be pretty epic. Aren't they all? But before we get to the next entries, I also want to say that these next few all have one thing in common. I think we need to bring back real robots. Yes, the beloved Transformers real robots line from the first movie. I think we should bring it back in core class, and these could be the first few entries. Then we have Dark of the Moon Laserbeak, but not that one. Yeah, they actually revealed recently that they've made a toy of his pink Bumblebee form. Not what I thought they'd do. But follow my Twitter, at Nathan07__ for more thoughts on that and other new Transformers news. But anyway, I want the version of him that's the Vulture, obviously, like everyone assumed it was going to be, and turns into the photocopier. Which, a photocopier, I honestly think it would just be hilarious to have an official photocopier Transformer. I don't think it's ever been done before. But I just think that makes the most sense. I don't know. Is he going to turn into a tape? For the movie, photocopier makes sense, I think. A lot more recognizable than the pink Bumblebee, too, I think. So, yeah. Starting with Frenzy, I actually have the little minifigure that came with the 2007 Barricade. And he did have another one of the fast action battlers. But I think it is really in need of a new toy. Of course, Core Class is, great scale with other Studio Series figures. I think it's a bit tricky. His alt mode in that movie was a CD boombox. Maybe he could come with his little spiky throwing star thingies he had. Scale with a boombox might not be great, but the robot could be a pretty good scale. Maybe even re-release the movie Barricade with that. I don't know. Could be pretty epic. Next up is Brains. Brains is another weird character, but one we never really got a good figure of. I don't know. I never really liked him that much, but he's there, and he never got a good toy besides one Studio Series like little minifigure. But in that movie, he transforms into a laptop. Again, real gear. Laptop again, tricky to scale with the actual Studio Series figures, but I think you get the Brains figure to be alright. Yeah, could be, dare I say, pretty epic. Next up is Laserbeak again, and also Ravage. Now, imagine if there were 3 different core class Laserbeaks, even at once. But this is going to be the 86 one. I think, we could really use just, a new basic, original OG Laserbeak and Ravage. Thought I'd throw these two on the list together. I don't know. I just think that'd be, pretty nice. Stick them together to save some space. But obviously they turn into the tapes like they do. And for this plan to work, I think we'll need a new Studio Series 86 Soundwave for them to go into. But yeah, I just think it'd be pretty epic. Next up is Lensmeter / Scalpel. These two are basically the same character, but the bots that repaired Megatron and Dark of the Moon, and Scalpel did the Decepticon like surgery in Revenge of the Fallen. They have had one toy before, and it's not super accurate, so they could use a new one. This one's also tricky because they're supposed to be, these teeny tiny guys. This is like a swarm of them on Megatron, but not quite core class, especially when I want them to turn into a Lensmeter or a microscope. Lensmeter, obviously a Lensmeter, but Scalpel, he turns into a microscope in his original toy. So I don't know. I guess kind of either would work, but a microscope seems cooler than a Lensmeter. I don't know. But yeah. All right, now we have Squeaks. This guy is the perfect candidate for a core class figure. I think absolutely perfect. He's small, but not too small. The perfect core class to go with regular Studio Series figures. He transforms into a mini Vespa. You can even put, like, I don't know, little action figures on him. It'd be amazing. How has he not had, like, how hasn't this happened yet? I guess they haven't really made Last Night toys yet, have they? But I just think this will be absolutely perfect. The perfect core class figure. Now we have SharkCon. In the Transformers 86 movie, SharkCons are there, and they're fun, and they get a lot of merch, honestly. They've had quite a few figures. I was at a con recently, and there were a surprising amount of SharkCons around. But he's a shoo-in for core class. He's tiny, good scale for this core class, and he's a popular figure. And it's been a little bit since his last figure. And you can army build him. It's $11 for one guy, and you could just get all of them. Build an entire room of SharkCon. It would be pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what video to do next. Do you want a part 2 for this? I might be up for that. And see you later.